Morning, I am Mark Hall. We are breaking into your regularly scheduled program for a deadly shooting at a metro stop. 3 people have been shot. 1 person is dead. 2 other people also injured at the Potomac Avenue Metro Center in Southeast D.C. We're going to send it out to my colleague Joseph Omo with the latest. Joseph, what can you tell us about what's going on? We heard that maybe there was a person in handcuffs. Do you know anything about that? Let us know where things stand, please.
Yes, let's just take it from the top here again with what we can confirm, which is exactly what you just said, Mark. 3 people have been shot. 1 of them is confirmed dead by a Metro Police spokesperson just a couple moments ago here on the scene. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at right now. This is what the Potomac Avenue Metro Station currently looks like. I mean, just swarmed by police officers this morning. We're told that everything started just before 9:30 in the morning. Again, 3 people were shot on the platform. One of those people is now dead. The 2 other are conscious and breathing. That's it. We don't have any word on any suspects yet or any other information about the case. But guys, I counted well over 45 police officers here, or police cars rather, between Metropolitan Police and the Metro Transit Police Department, which specifically focuses on Metro. Potomac Avenue, guys, is a station that leads from Prince George's County into Washington, D.C., and it happened, just in the morning rush hour. So there were potentially lots of people on this train headed into work into the nation's capital. We expect to hear more answers from Mayor Muriel Bowser, who herself actually had a press conference earlier this morning that she decided not to do because of this, and Metro's general manager, Randy Clark, as well. I will note, I've been covering Metro for a couple of months now. This is the first crime on the Metro system where Metro general manager and CEO Randy Clark has decided to come out and address reporters, and we're expecting that within the next half hour or so, Mark. But that's the situation out here right now. Very, very fluid at this moment, and still not a lot confirmed other than 3 people shot, and one of those 3 people has died.
Joseph, obviously an active scene. We see the crime scene tape. I mean, you're familiar with that area. It's a combination of residential and retail. I mean, right now, is that whole area just kind of shut down? Just kind of describe that part of town, that neighborhood where you're in right now.
Yeah, so let me get out of the way so that way I can continue to show you guys what is going on. You're right, there's a lot of residential, there's apartments here. There are restaurants. People, again, like I said, are heading to work. Potomac Avenue Metro Station is served by not 1, but 3 different Metro lines, the orange, silver, and blue lines. And again, it comes right from Prince George's County, crosses into D.C., and continues into the heart of D.C., guys. We're just a couple blocks away from the U.S. Capitol building as well, and this community is now completely closed off. You see the yellow police tape everywhere. It actually kept on widening. When I first got to the scene, guys, it wasn't that big of a perimeter. It is widened now to roughly 2 streets around the Metro station are completely closed. Another thing to note, several Metro stations are closed as well. The best thing to do, because they keep on changing it, is to go to Metro's Twitter page, either the WMATA Twitter page or the Metro Rail info page, where it has up-to-date information about the Metro stations that are closed, because it's not just the Potomac Avenue Metro station, guys. It's several stations before Potomac Avenue and several stations after Potomac Avenue as well. But like I said, Mark, it's still a very, very fluid scene here. And might I add that this just is another one of those, instances of violent crime on Metro that has really made, at least riders that I talk to and the reporting that I'm doing, made them think twice about hopping on the transit system because of the amount of violent shootings that's been happening in the stations and on the platforms themselves in the past couple of weeks and months, Mark.
And Joseph, I know this is secondary, but you talked about how disruptive this could be to the Metro system. What other alternatives do people have as far as transportation?
Yeah, so Metro right now is in the process of putting together shuttle buses. We've been on the air for a couple minutes now, so I don't know what the exact update is there. But generally, when Metro has to close a station for whatever reason, they're pretty good about communicating and setting up shuttle buses very, very quickly. And that's exactly what they're doing in this situation, right? So there's going to be the people who originally needed to use a train to get from point A to point B in these several stations that are now closed are going to have to use a bus instead. Again, the best place that you can go for that information if you're a rider riding through the heart of Washington, D.C. right now is just to go to Metro Rail Info on Twitter or go to Metro's website. So that way you can have that up-to-date information about any bus service that is going to replace the train service that you were thinking about using. Because again, right now, the Potomac Avenue Metro Station on the blue, silver, and orange line and several stations before that and after that are also closed.
Joseph Oma live in Southeast. Thank you so very much. We will continue to follow this story coming up on DC News Now at noon. For now, we're going to send you back to your regularly scheduled programming.